Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Yesterday, Jane Theory and I gave our review of She-Hulk episode 1. It was absolute crap. We both gave it a 1 out of 10. This is meant to be a comedy. There wasn't anything funny about it whatsoever. I didn't even crack a smile, never mind crack a laugh. It was full of misandry, hatred towards men. It was pathetic. It felt like it'd been written by a child. And it was boring for the most part as well. As you would expect, the ankle biters are out in force to protect my MCU. But don't worry, because they'll vanish in about a week's time as they wait for their next download as to what to White Knight. And it's the same old story. They come out and attack people that actually criticize these shows. However, none of them seem to produce any arguments whatsoever as to what is actually good about them. Anywho, I want to start off by just discussing this. Mauler, lovely Morley, put out this tweet about a scene in Avengers, which is really tense and pretty dark. And it's as regards to Bruce Banner and how he's attempting to coexist, I imagine is the best word, with the Hulk persona. And he talks about how I know that you brought that prison on board for me, which Loki in this scene is now residing in. And then he talks about how, you needed some sort of control to kill me, but you can't. You can't kill me because I've tried myself and failed. I got so low, I tried to Minecraft myself, and I stuck a gun in my mouth, and the green guy, the big guy, spat it out. So then he tried to do good and then focus his life just to try and do good for people. But as we know from what happens in the Avengers, where he does get unleashed and nearly kills Black Widow, and then in Age of Ultron, how Scarlet Witch gets into his head, which caused him to go on a rampage. Ultimately, Bruce is so distressed by this that he leaves the planet because he doesn't want to hurt anyone again. He doesn't want to be in a situation where he can be manipulated, where the Hulk can get out of control and Minecraft people that he loves, or even innocents. And then, of course, we eventually find him in Thor Ragnarok. But this scene is tense. None of the other characters, Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Samuel L. Jackson, because he just plays kind of Samuel L. Jackson, right, doesn't he? Thor, none of them try and interrupt with stupid yucks or anything. And I know this is a superhero film that isn't technically a comedy or anything like that, and She-Hulk is technically a comedy, just with no humor and no jokes. But it's just trying to show and trying to pay respect to the mood and the theme of that specific scene. You know, there are plenty of jokes scattered around Avengers, but that wasn't a scene for it. But it showed you what Bruce had to deal with. It showed you the hardship that he had to live with the Hulk persona. Let's just jump to this tweet here. This tweet here from Mr. Bug. And he's showing off a scene which is in She-Hulk, which is not just stupid, but makes no sense. And is done for no other reason than to belittle the Hulk character in an effort to elevate the She-Hulk character. Absolutely unnecessary and doesn't make sense. So Hulk here is trying to explain about their complex DNA makeup. So let's just go through this little bit here.
You and I, we share a rare combination of genetic factors that allow us to synthesize gamma radiation into something else.
So he's basically explaining how they convert themselves to the Hulk. What their complex DNA system, which is different, slightly different, allows them to do that.
So I turn into a Hulk now too.
I've been
She-Hulk.
analyzing your blood, and the way it synthesized gamma, I was able to use it to completely heal my arm.
So the way that her blood makeup is, and as you can tell, by the way, when she transforms into the She-Hulk and he transformed, well, he's now in this kind of Professor Hulk stage. But just imagine the Rage Hulk that we used to see. Very different because of their genetic makeups. The genetic is slightly different, which is allowing for different conversions. But in this comedy...
Oh, because I'm better than you?
We're talking, obviously, you know, silly superhero science. That's fine. We've always had that suspension of disbelief. But he's trying to explain to her about their different and their complex DNA makeups. And what this supposedly intelligent lawyer gets out of it is, because my blood is different than yours, and you used it to synthesize something to heal your arm, I'm better than you. Man, if that isn't some massive level of insecurity on the writer's behalf, I do not know. But there's another scene in the show which just, oh my lordy. Now, I'm using IMDb, so just like, amen. Say it louder for the people in the back. Oh my God. Because if you're not aware, IMDb have been paid to promote She-Hulk. Twitter has been paid to promote She-Hulk. So they are pushing very pro She-Hulk messages. But just listen to this absolute freaking white woman fragility session going on here. Bearing in mind, we've just discussed how Bruce was so down trying to Minecraft himself, and how Bruce was so fearful that he would hurt people, friends and innocents alike, that he left the planet. Now let's listen to the white woman's problems, okay? Her white woman's first world problems.
Here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. But when I'm catcalled in the street...
Oh my God! Oh my God, do you want a medal? Oh my, she wants a medal, folks. She got catcalled in the street and she held on to her anger. Oh my God. She actually had some emotional control when some dude went, "Oh, darling, why are you doing that, darling? Fancy going around for Tina." Oh, catcalling. Oh, the bane of white women. Jesus Christ. Let's just put these pit up against each other. We got a white woman got catcalled in the street once. And then we have guy tried to Minecraft himself because of the demon which lived inside of him. I know which one I would pick. White women win all the time. Yeah. Let's carry on.
When incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it.
When incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me. Now that is subjective. That's not a fact. It's a tangent fact if a guy's catcalling you. But now you're subjective because it's your opinion that they're incompetent and explaining your level of expertise. But always been shown throughout the course of the whole episode was she didn't listen to anyone. She didn't listen to her cousin at all. It was always her way, her way, her way. I'm the bestest, I'm the best. Oh, you healed yourself because I'm better than you? Oh, I can do all these things better than you? I don't need to be here. I don't want to be a superhero. I'm just going to fuck off now. I'm going to be a lawyer. So based off what the show has actually shown us, and this whinging wench right here, This is some insufferable first world shit from who you're sat across the room from. A guy that ended up in death matches on another planet. But let's just put the MCU thing aside, because of course the writers and etc. don't care about the MCU. They just care about bitching about men because they have such hang-ups and penis envy about them.
Pretty much every day, because if I don't,
yeah. By the way, every time I watch this scene, all I think about is this from Jay Longbone. I just think about this from Jay Longbone.
White women! Dear God, please shut the fuck up! White women!
Beautiful. Please go subscribe to Jay Longbone. Link is in the description box down below. She's fantastic. So we got this nodding dog. This nodding dog of Bruce Banner. Yeah. Let's see what else she's going to whinge about. Let's see what other first world white woman problems she's going to whinge about.
I will get called emotional or difficult, or might just literally get murdered.
I'm laughing, but I sure as hell aren't laughing at the... Well, I'm laughing at the show, not with the show. Holy shit. You get called emotional, yes, because... Well, I'm not surprised, because guess what you do in the show? You get emotional. Who is the person who hits the guys outside of the pub first? You. They're just talking to you, whether they're being slightly obnoxious or not. They haven't touched you. They haven't done anything. And then you hit them. Who is the person that starts the fight, the physical fight between Bruce and yourself? You. You punched him first and started the whole fight. So you try and give this... Oh my God, people just call me over emotional, emotional about stuff. Guess what? Because you got fucking over emotional about stuff. And then you've literally gone from I get catcalled in the street. Oh my God, suck it up, buttercup. Do you know what guys have to go through? No, that's never a thought. The thought is women get catcalled, women get this, women get that. But guys, they just live this life of Riley. No problems whatsoever. Nothing white. No problems, no issues. Nah, it's just white women. And then you've gone from catcalling to, oh my God, I could get murdered. I could literally get murdered. It is absolutely pathetic beyond belief. And this is a comedy. This isn't a comedy. This isn't some sort of Sex in the City, Ally McBeal type of business. This is just, again, women who hate men whinging and bitching and getting out of their system in a very non-funny and over-emotional kind of a way. Kind of proving all the problems that they say they have. Oopsie doopsies. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.